Today, we are going to turn our deserted island into a true farm. Up until this point, we've had machinery scattered everywhere, nothing really planned out, and just things randomly all over the place. Today, that is all going to change. We're going to add in some much needed buildings, get some upgrades, and some essential equipment that we have been missing thus far. Welcome back, everybody, to the Island Survival Challenge. I am Hugz, and this is, of course, Farming Simulator 25. All right, so it is upgrade day, guys. We're gonna make a pretty big difference in the farm today, but I need to make a lot of money because I have some big plans. So the area that I really want to kind of make our main base of operations needs to be somewhere flat, and that is definitely a resource, and I would consider it a resource actually on this map that is in high demand and small quantities. So this area right here is kind of the flattest ground I have that isn't being occupied by anything, and I think we're going to turn this whole area right here into our farmyard. We're going to have some buildings. I want to get tanks that not that tank. I want to get tanks that we could put like liquid fertilizer, herbicide, lime, gas, all that good stuff in. But these guys right here, these prickly pears, are kind of very much in the way at the moment. You know, I like these things, but I don't think we really need them anymore. We've moved past these. So we're also going to sell these. And we've got a lot of trees over here on this stretch of flat ground that really need to go as well. So I also do want to put a silo, I believe, like right here, right in this spot, right in front of me. I think that will look dynamite. But let's go in here real quick. I'm going to sell these guys right now, because we just need space, man. We need it bad. We've had these for 5 months. They did pretty well for us. It's time to go, though. Adios, my friend. And you can go as well. And last one. Okay, brilliant. So we do have some products we got to pick up there, but that does clear up a lot of land for us. Now, I think my best bet here is probably going to be just to paint out the area I want. And that way I have a good starting area where I know, okay, I got to cut these trees down. I got to do this. I got to do that. Got to do all sorts of things. So let's get ourselves a nice texture picked out here. And I'm going to paint this whole area in where I think I need to go. I think that looks pretty good right there. That's a nice size working area. The only thing I have to actually look at, this corner over here, I want to make sure it's not going up too far. That looks okay. Yeah, I could definitely deal with that. Now, obviously, we got a ton of trees we got to get rid of in here. Oh, man, I feel like I've just felled so many trees in this series. It's absolutely crazy. And I'm getting a little bit sick of wood chipping. I'm not going to lie. I think something that will really do wonders for us is if we get a building that will handle that for us. That way we don't need to be just churning away on the wood chips. That's quite tiresome. So let's take a look in here. If we could get this first as our first major upgrade today, that would be absolutely amazing. Let me see what we got. This guy right here. Ye olde wood shredder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, look at this thing. Okay, so how does this work? Logs go in the sharp pointy side and they come out this little thing over here as wood chips. Brilliant. Now, where do I want to put this? I want to put the silo right here, so it can't go there. Potentially over here. No. Actually, I want my building there. You know what we'll do? I'm going to put this guy next to our sawmill over here. That just kind of makes sense, right? Have it in the sawmill area. I'm thinking that spot looks pretty good right there. Let's see how it pops out, though. And I do actually, hang on. I got to fit my trailer in there. So I do need to take that into consideration. I think right there should be enough room. Bloop. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And before I go any further, let me just get some asphalt in here real quick so everything looks nice and neat. And of course, the square is all messed up. Urgh. I've got way too many textures in here. It takes me too long to find the right one. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let me go check this thing out. Where's my semi? We're going to take some wood over there right now and give this thing a whirl. Oh, here she is. And look at this. We got our wood chip pile right here. So we may as well just grab a whole batch load of logs from here. Don't mind if I do.
hours later.
All right, I've already got her activated, so all we got to do is... whoa, boy! It just sucked him right in. Oh, wow, I didn't have to do anything. Okay, that's really cool, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. I think, I definitely want to put these guys in there. I think these, yeah. The pines here, they're just a pain in the butt to handle. So we're going to get rid of this whole pile. I'm going to stuff them in that wood chipper over there. That way they're just gone and they're out of my face and they can start making me some money. All right, here's my last load coming in. I cleaned up a lot of trees. So there was stuff literally everywhere around here. And I think I've done a pretty good job just grabbing as much as I possibly can from the random piles that were just, and here we go. Oh, just over that. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, from the random piles that were just here and there. So it looks much better, but we do actually have to cut down a lot of trees. That whole concreted out area over there, basically any tree that's on there has to go. We have to cut it down. I've got to go through with the mulcher. I've got to mulch up the stumps. And then anything that we have over here, we'll bring over to our wood chipper and we'll get it stuffed in there. And then I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. So wow, it's actually more trees than I thought. Okay. I think I need to get these out of the way before I start doing anything. I don't want just 6 crates of prickly pear chilling here. So I'm going to swap out to a trailer real quick, grab those, and then we are going to go to town, start cutting these bad boys down. Okay, lots of work later, but we're finally done clearing out this whole area here. Man, that took quite some time. Quite some time indeed. You forget how much work is involved in doing like manual labor like this, I suppose. But look at this. We've got a nice, beautiful, wide open area. I just got to move this tank off, and then I got to move my harvester off, and I think we're ready to try and get down our first building. Beautiful. There we go. Let's pop into here now. I'm thinking potentially the first thing I want to put down is probably going to be the silo. That's going to cost a lot of money, and I want to make sure I get that bad boy down first. I also don't want to get like a tiny puny one right out of the gate. I want to get something that's decently sized and can hold a fair bit. Ideally, I want to put this guy down. This Unia right here holds a whopping 400,000 liters. That would be great for us. And I want to put it right here on this road, but we are short of money. Very unfortunate. So we're going to have to sell a couple things real quick before we can afford this. Let's hop into this guy. And yeah, you'll do for sure. We'll dump off all this stuff except for the prickly pear, and then we'll collect all our veggies that we got growing here in our gardens and see if maybe that puts us over the edge to where we can afford this thing. All right, I loaded up a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit more than this on here. I'm not sure why it's not letting me load up more than one row, but it'll have to do. Let's go and sell this stuff right here. Come on, shop, give me something good. Oh, and we crashed. Okay, what? We got 152,000 bucks. That's enough to get ourselves our silo. That's amazing. Okay, let's head on back over. Let's put that thing down. All right, let's put this thing down. It's got it selected already. Beautiful. Man, it's actually really flat here too. This is going to work out really, really well. I'm going to put it right on this pathway right here. I feel like that should work good. Oh, baby, let's hop out. Check this thing out. Man, I didn't put it too close to this garden, did I? No, I don't think I did. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Yeah, that's real good. This is gonna give us plenty of storage space for these crops over here on our 3 fields. Once we finally go through and harvest those, we needed that big time. We definitely needed that big time, but we are right back to $35,000 and we still got so much stuff to put down. So I'm gonna sell the rest of this stuff right here because we're gonna need pretty much every ounce of money we can get. Well, this is all just carrots, guys. We had an immense carrot harvest here. I'm gonna have to do 2 trips here real quick and see how much we get. The pallets are surprisingly big for carrots too. They take up a lot of room on this trailer here, so it's taken a long time to load them up and pull them out of that like tiny little drop area. Surprising that the drop area is that small for so many pallets. But let's go sell these 2 loads. Let's see where we settle. All right, there's everything sold, and we settled out at $93,981 bucks. I think that was okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. 33,810 for that last one. I think the previous one before that was like 17,000, something like that. So that's a nice little chunk of change for some passive income there. I will absolutely take it. Whether or not it's going to be enough, though, to afford the building we need, that remains to be seen. So I think our main anchor building I want to have in this corner back here. Now let's take a look and just see what looks nice, because I don't want something small, but obviously it has to be small enough that it's going to fit here in this area. So let me peruse through this list for a second and see what I come up with.
12 seconds later.
All right, I think I found a good candidate for our first building, and that's going to be this guy right here. It's a wide garage. Should have a lot of room in there for tools and whatnot. And then we'll use the tunnel that we have right here for any of our bigger things that just won't fit in here. And let's see, can I get this in just the perfect spot? Let's get a nice overhead view so we could really see where we're putting things down here. I'm thinking that's going to be good right there. It may deform the ground a little bit though. Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely did back there. Let me hop out and take a look at the damage. Even up here? Really? Oh, man. I don't like that at all. Oh, I really don't like that at all. Back here I can live with because we're not really going to be coming out of this rear exit that much. It's all going to be out of the front there. But the front we got to deal with. All right, let's go into smoothing mode. Let's do a little bit of groundwork here. So we'll go into soften mode. And, oh, there's flower pots. I get so distracted. Let me start softening this out. We're going to kick this all the way up, and yeah, oh boy, it's not even really softening at all. What's going on here? All right, I've done as much as I can do there. The trees and whatnot over here are really kind of like interrupting my flow for whatever reason. So this is it. This is what we're going to live with, at least until we go through and maybe cut ourselves a path back here. Get rid of some of these trees, then I can go ahead and take care of this ground. But like I said, I'm really not going to be like coming out of the back right there. It's all pretty much going to be right here. But look at this, man. This thing's huge. Where's the lights? I got to find the lights in this place. Here they are. Let's turn. Whoa, nope. What? Right there. There we go. Oh, let there be light. Oh, that's quite bright too. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. But we still need more stuff. So I need to put a station for fertilizer, herbicide, gas, all those good things. Now we are quite low on money. I really don't think we're going to be able to afford them right now, but let's just take a look and see price-wise how much we need to get. So here's a nice little gas station, which we actually can afford. So I'm going to plop that down right now, and I'm going to line it up real nice with this building right here. How's that? Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, so that'll take care of all our fuel needs for diesel. But over here, if we start taking a look at some of these other silos, yeah, we're looking in like the 20s, 30s. It's getting up there. So we are going to need more money. Unfortunately, we don't have anything we can really sell this month that we haven't already sold. So we are pretty much going to go into hibernation mode for a month. And hopefully we got some wood chips. Hopefully we got some more products here that we could sell. I don't think I can do anything over here with these fields just yet. We still got some more time on those, but all right, I'm going to go lay my head down on the pillow for a little bit and I will see you guys next month. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are in a nice rainy June, and I'm ready to sell some more stuff here. We also did get a nice chunk of change from our sawmill, so we're up to $78,024 bucks, but I still want to sell as much as I possibly can. I know we probably got a ton of wood chips. We've got all these products over here, so it all must go. We have to sell everything. I want to make as much money as humanly possible right now. All right, here's all of our garden products. I got everything in one fell swoop. This should be a nice sale right here. Let's see what we get. Oh, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, man, I don't know exactly how much that was. Was it 76,208? I don't know if that's the actual number or not, but that was a good one, man. We're up to $125,000 now. Absolutely amazing. And we still have wood chips to go. I'm going to make a couple runs of wood. Depending on how many we have in there, I may not get them all out. I don't know. I don't want to make 100 runs, but we're going to make quite a few runs. I would like to get over $200,000 right now. If I can get over 200, I'll be feeling pretty good about what we got, and we should have plenty of money to put down everything we need.
2 hours later.
All right, there's our first load of wood chips there, guys. You know what I'm thinking, though? I kind of want to get a nice big trailer for our semi. I think it'll come in useful for the future, and it'll definitely be useful right now for the wood chips we got all, because right now we only have this small trailer, which will be good for some things, but not really good for this thing that we're doing at the moment. So I'm going to pull this over here. We're going to swap over to the semi, and then I'm going to search for a nice big trailer that we can use. All right, ye olde shop, let's stop right here. Let's see what we could cook up. I need something good. We'll go right in here. Let's go to combinations, and let's see. Ooh, boy, these big ones are expensive. This one holds 43.8 meters cube. Oh, boy. 75.6 for the Prestige Super B. Is that the biggest one? I feel like there's a bigger one. Okay, this is the biggest one, but a little bit of a problem. Doesn't hold wood chips. Not going to help us in this scenario. It's looking like this guy or this one, which they're both... No, actually, this one's bigger right here. The Clampy, the SKS 30/1050. And this can pretty much hold everything. So this is a big upgrade. Let me check it out. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. Let's just get it. 95,000 bucks. So that's quite a chunk of change, but I'm willing to spend it because we have a lot of wood chips. So the faster we can move that stuff and get it over here, the better. Let's just go ahead and connect up. Yeah, first try every time. About 50% of the time. All right, I'm gonna go start making some more trips with the wood chips. All right, guys, that is 3 trailer loads of wood chips down, and we're at $146,000 bucks. Pretty nice. We still have a lot more wood chips that we can sell too, but it just dawned on me, I've got this wood chipper right here that I never sold. I need to sell this thing. I do not need it anymore. So we're going to turn this guy off. We're going to leave it right here. And who do we want to take? Can't take the Challenger. Gonna have to be this guy right here. We're gonna go hook up to that wood chipper and sell it because I think it's actually worth a pretty penny, and I don't want it to depreciate in value any more than necessary. I want to get rid of it right now, so let's go hop over and grab that thing real quick. Let's just attach to you. Come on, buddy. There we go. Man, so many memories with this thing. I'm actually gonna miss it. I've wood chipped a lot of stuff with this, but you know what? When your time has come, your time has come. What else can I say? Let's go ahead and drop it. I believe this is the spot. We'll drop it right there. Don't want to sell my tractor on accident, so we'll leave that right there. Let's go check out and see how much this thing is worth. Hopefully a good amount, 31,000 bucks. Let's go, baby, sell it. And we're getting a little bit of an extra boost because we're selling it manually instead of just doing it through the menu. Nice, very, very nice. Okay, I think that might be enough money to get everything we want and need now. So let's shoot back over and see what we can get. All right, first thing I think I want to put down is going to be something for lime. I use lime quite frequently, and we're going to need something pretty quick. So here we go right here. We've got this lime station. It holds 60,000 liters of lime. And it actually looks quite nice. It's not huge. It's like perfect size, really. So I've actually got some lime that I can stuff in here. So I do want to make sure that that dump point is accessible. And let me just get like a broad view here. Okay, I think we'll go right here. Yeah, that looks like a good spot. And I'll try and get it nice and close to the grass. Beautiful, that looks good right there. Now, I do have a bunch of lime, so let me grab our trailer. Where is our trailer? Uh-oh, I don't remember where I parked this thing. I gotta go find it. I feel like I left it all the way back at the shop, didn't I? I probably did. Yep, and there she is. Okay, well, not a far drive, not a big deal. Let's just go ahead and back up to this thing, and we'll hook on up, just like so. Okay, let's go pick up our lime. I think I've got lime and liquid fertilizer over here, so we'll just grab everything. But what is that? Some of those bags are brown, some of them are green. Are some seeds? No, solid. Oh man, solid fertilizer. We really don't need that at all. Okay, let's dump off the lime. I may just bring the solid fertilizer back and sell it, because I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Okay, how do I get this stuff in here? That's the question. Can I even get this stuff in here? Oh, I might not be able to. Oh, no, I can't. All right. Well, we'll fill this thing up a little bit, and the rest of this stuff I'll put into pallet storage of some sort, and we'll just pull that out first before we start using our actual lime, not production point, but you know what I mean, our lime silo over here. But let's go fill this thing up, and actually, you know what? Let's fill it up at the end, just to make sure we have money for everything else. So this guy over here, this is actually a really nice one. This is liquid fertilizer and herbicide in one tank, but I kind of, you know what? I do like that it's in one tank. Yeah, I like that very much, actually. So let's go ahead and just keep it as such, and we'll put this right next to this guy over here. Let's try and keep everything nice and straight in a single line right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wait, did the ground deform? Why did the ground deform a little bit? That's very weird. Let's go and soften that out, though. I don't want any ground deformation over here. None. All right, that should be good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Now, I'm pretty sure that this liquid fertilizer we have right here, we can definitely get in there. So let me hop back in here. It's a little like wonky, though, to get it in. So I think I have to actually get the pallet, like, either on that dump point or at least very, very close to it. Is this gonna count? Oh, come on, tell me it's gonna count. Oh, it's not gonna count. All right, I'm gonna have to try and really like back this in. Come on, baby, get in there. Oh, no. Oh, man, nothing's working out for me right now. I suppose we'll have to do the same thing. Oh, wait, I think I can load it up into my sprayer, can I? Yes, I'm pretty sure I can do that. All right, sprayer, where's my sprayer? I gotta go find that thing. I've actually got almost no liquid fertilizer in this thing, so I think it's going to take that whole tank, actually. So, yeah, we're going to fill this guy up from the tank on the trailer and then leave it in here. And I'm just going to go park it in our garage, and we'll leave it as such. Where did I put my there it is right there. And then we'll go ahead and fill that when we need our next batch of liquid fertilizer. And we'll just kind of leave it as it is. So let me back up to this guy right here. We should be able to refill. Yes, we can. And we should have more than enough room to take in this whole pallet, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yep, just barely. Wow, look at that, 97%. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, let's find a good spot for this thing in here. This is going to be our first resident of our new wide garage. Absolutely amazing. May as well just put it in like the first spot right here. And I'm going to back it right up to the wall. And we'll park it right there. Beautiful. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, next up, I think it's time for us to get an actual proper farmhouse. So no more living in a trailer for us. We're moving into the high life here, and we'll put this right on our property. I think right behind here. And you know what? I'm going to put it like a little caddy corner over here too. I just feel like that looks kind of cool. It'll have its own little corner to live in right there. Beautiful. Now, obviously, that looks a little bit boring. So I'm going to spruce this up a bit real quick, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. All right, I think I like my little house setup over here, guys. Let me show you the place. So we've got our nice fenced in area, you know, for the kids to play or whoever may come by for company. I've got like a little composting heap that I can use for a little garden. I've got my trash can, barbecue, cool little place to chill on the front. And this gate should work as well here. Let me just check. Yep, there we go. So now I can hop right up here. I can open my wardrobe. Wait a second. Where do I sleep? Did I put this thing in backwards? I may have put it backwards. Oh, no. Okay, no, I don't think I put it in backwards. It looks fine how it is. I just have to go to the back door to sleep. Yeah, I could deal with I could absolutely deal with that. Maybe there's a better house. Nah, you know what? I like this one. It definitely fits the vibes that I'm putting off here. Let me go close my gate. I don't want to leave that open. You never know what's crawling around out here. So now that we've got a new house, obviously we don't need this guy over here. So let's go ahead and sell this. We've had it for 10 buds, $26,554 back in our pocket. Thank you very much. And that puts us at 45,818. I think the last thing that I want to add to this area is going to be more like passive income generation here. I really, really like these gardens, and I kind of want to keep like expounding upon that. Expounding? Is that even a word? I don't, expanding. Let's say expanding. So I want to go with a nice large tarp greenhouse or anything better. Now, you know what? Large tarp greenhouse. I'm feeling this one. And I'm going to go ahead and literally put it like right behind our gardens. Now, are they snapping? They're not snapping right. So I'm going to have to line this up manually. Oh, I hate doing that. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get that just perfectly lined up. Maybe I'll go on this one right there. And that'll leave us room to expand and put one more too when we have the money. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do one more wood chip run real quick because I really want 2 of these. I don't want just one.
A few inches later.
All right, 1 wood chip run later, and we should be ready to put down our last greenhouse here. Let's go ahead and squeeze her in. That looks pretty good to me right there. Beautiful. Oh, baby. 2 greenhouses now back to back. More passive income. Let's go ahead and set those up for lettuce real quick. Activate number 1 and activate number 2. I'll go ahead and get these filled up with water, but we now have an absolutely awesome setup here. We went from basically having like an unorganized, messy area where everything was like all over the place to having a sweet, sweet farm hub. Very, very happy with this. And we even upgraded our lumber area as well. So big upgrades here. Very happy with it. If you guys want to see the farm expand even more on the island, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not already. Notifications turned on. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a beautiful day out there. And I will see each and every one of you on the next one.